The greatest story ever told. Presented by the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Today we present The Two and the Truth, a drama based upon a teaching set forth in the 6th chapter of the Gospel according to St. Luke. A teaching from the greatest life ever lived. The city of Jerusalem, and the faint pink light of early morning bathes the walls of the city in its soft glow. Now the light slants across the golden roof of the temple, giving added color to its own ornateness. The great city begins to stir and wake from the quiet of night. But there are a few men who have long been awake and have already considered serious business. Now, for example, a captain of the temple guard faces his superior officer to ask,
"Sir, you're set for a long time. Still, there's one thing not yet clear to me. You have a tongue? Ask."
"Yes, sir."
"All that you told me regarding the prophet Jesus in Galilee. Surely you tell me that's a special purpose. Have you ever known me to talk in vain?"
"That's why I asked. What am I to do about it?"
"You are to go to Galilee to observe this man, to ask about him, to gather as much information as you can, and then report back here to me."
"But I'm an officer of the temple guard. I have no power in Galilee. Galilee is Herod's province."
"I have not asked you to seize the prophet, only to observe him."
"Sir, I do not see what right I have in Galilee."
Also, you should obey without questioning. It will disturb you not to know, is that it?
"In Galilee, I am without authority. If there should be trouble, I must know how to explain my presence."
There is something in what you say, not a great deal, but something.
"And may I know?"
You're a very clever man, Asa. Vigilant and sufficient to carry out of your duties, and wily enough to learn more than anyone ever intended that you know.
"Surely, sir, if an officer of the temple guard is not alert and vigilant, he cannot carry out his duties."
And if he is alert and vigilant, he can gather enough information to assure himself for promotion. Is that it?
"So you know that I serve to the best of my ability?"
"Oh, of course, Asa. Well, I will promise you this. Bring us back what we want to know, and you will have your promotion."
"How? You and Caiaphas?"
Yes, you have his word, too.
"So the high priest wishes to know about this Jesus of Nazareth. And if he does, then he surely wants to know nothing good. He seeks evidence to use against the man. He considers him dangerous. Don't worry. With the promotion in the offing, I shall be sure to find what you want. You can depend on me."
I have always known that, Asa. When will you leave?
As soon as my servant can pack our things for the journey.
A good idea, taking someone with you. A witness in the event your word is disputed by the others here.
Of course.
Well, Asa, good luck on the venture.
Luck? The luck is in being chosen. From now on, I make my own luck. Good morning, sir.
I cannot tell you how this news excited me. To be able to make a journey to Galilee and a part of my service to you.
It will not be a vacation, David. Remember that.
I know that, sir. Still, I have family in Galilee, and I have not seen him in some years now. My cousin Jairus, for instance. Where's my sister, son Malik?
David, our mission will not allow for social activities. In fact, it is secret. That's why I had you pack for me clothes other than my uniform.
You go as far?
You might as well use the word. In Galilee, I must secure evidence of the man and then return as quickly as possible.
Man? Which man?
A fool. A prophet. But evidently a successful one. He's given the high priest cause to worry. Well, one man's trouble is another's fortune. I shall secure promotion out of this.
You, David, will have a little extra money to spend from now on. You seem very sure this time, sir. I am. Just to find out what the high priest wishes to know, and then this master had better be careful. Sir, did you say the master? Yes, what are you? Why do you look so distressed? Surely he is not anybody saying. He's sure he is. What's come over you, David? Your face is growing white. Something, sir. I think you fall off your donkey. What is it? Sir, please, before we go any further, you can't be a fool. We continue on. I'm not stopped here to talk over such matters with you. This is an important journey to me. The quicker it's over, the better. Then we reach the city gate. Can you stay there for just a few minutes? All right, when we reach the gate. Here. Dismount here, David. Yes, sir, at once. I'll dismount first and help you. Yes, sir. No, sir. Good. Now, David, what's the meaning of this? Why does it need for me to interrupt my journey to argue such a matter with you? Sir, when you first told me, when we were talking in preparation for the journey, I didn't know. Didn't know what? That all this had to do with the master. What difference can it make now that you do know? Sir, you do not understand. My cousin's girl, the one I mentioned to you, you remember? Yes, I remember, David, but come to the point, there's no time. My cousin's girl. She has a daughter. And she is dead. Yes, dead. And so she would have remained if the master had not raised her. Sure. You don't believe that, do you? But it happened. It did happen. I know it to be true. Possible. The girl was not dead. She was faint, perhaps. The mourners were already in the house. She was dead. I don't believe it. So I give you my word that it happened. So perhaps it would be better for you not to go to Galilee. Surely you would not want to do harm to a good man, an innocent man. A good man? If the high priest has something against him, he cannot be such a good man. I've been told to observe the man, hear what he teaches, and see the effects of it upon the people. They say he's dangerous, evil, that he seeks power for himself. And you believe it? I intend to find out. In the process, I'll get myself a promotion. Please, get back on your donkey, David. We continue with our journey. And I warn you now, if you reveal the purpose of my mission to anyone, you'll suffer for it. Yes, sir. We must make up for lost time. When we arrive in Galilee, we will go about as private citizens, making inquiries. So, I have heard that you know the master. They tell me you've seen him, been close to him. But you know him better than anyone else here in the Mayor's. Is that true? Oh, yes, indeed, sir. And tell me, woman, what kind of things did he teach you? I had heard of him many times during my long illness. And though no one else could hear me, I felt sure that he could. Somehow I knew. What did he teach, woman? I'm trying to tell you how it happened. Yes, then get on with it. There was nothing anyone could do for me. I had tried every possibility I'd heard of, but no one could help me. I said to myself, he will help me. I know it. And so, weak as I was, I left my bed in my house at the word that he had come here to a nurse. And then I went out in the street. There was a great crowd there to the fountain. And I made my way through it. And believe me, sir, if I had not had faith that he could hear me, I would not have had the strength to reach his side. And when you did, what did you hear him teach? Nothing, sir. Nothing? Then why do you tell me all this? David, this woman can be of no help to me. Why'd you bring her here? Sir, you have not heard her story. Then get on with it, woman, but quickly, do you hear? Sir, I am doing the best I can. Please, woman, tears do not help. Now tell me. I am sorry, sir. Yet, as I drew close to him and looked upon his face for the first time, I realized suddenly that he was sent from God. There is no doubt of it. Sent by God, hmm? Yes, sir. And I asked myself, who am I that I dare ask him to hear me? I am nothing. I am unworthy, I said to myself.
So I did not ask him. Instead, I pressed close to him and reached out to touch the hem of his garment.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. And at once he asked, who touched my clothes? Now, this was strange, that there was a great crowd pressing about him. Surely he should not have felt my touch. And yet he did. He did.
Do not make it sound so important, woman.
But it was. And at his word, I fell to my knees before him and confessed it was me.
And then?
He reached out to me. Sir, he reached out to touch me and raise me up from the ground. And he said, thy faith has made thee whole.
He said that, hmm?
Yes, sir. And so it was. From that moment on, I have been healed. You cannot know what it means. You cannot, unless you have been ill as long as I was.
Of course, woman. But tell me, what did you hear him teach?
Many things. Many things. But the one which I love best is this. As you would that men should be to you, do you even so today? Since that day I have lived by this teaching.
I see. Thank you, woman, for coming here with my servant to see me.
Of course, merely to hear someone tell you what he has said and done is not enough. You should go to Rome yourself.
Oh, I will. There's no doubt of it. David, say the woman out. This way, woman.
When you have seen him, when you have stood in his holy presence, then you will know all there is to know about him.
I thought you never stopped talking. So, David, we have come by our first piece of evidence.
I knew that it would impress you. And the woman's face, did you see her eyes? The way they shone, the way her tears glistened in them.
The good first something that was very interesting. He is sent by God. Oh. Yes, David, I must have noticed that in my scrolls. Woman, no, master sent by God. Yes. But would it not also be fair to note that he healed the things? You cannot know how sick she was. Woman with such an active imagination might only have thought that she was sick.
Yet after she found she was better, surely it had been notably more repaired.
David, yes, you seem to forget that I was the one who was sent to report. You will keep your observations to yourself. Now, I've heard enough here in the mayor. Tomorrow at dawn, we will start for the next camp. We will find more people who know him and heard him teach. You will find them for me. As you say, sir. There's no need to fuss, David. You're a servant. You do as you're commanded to do.
Sir, I would like to say this.
Yes?
While we have been here in America, I have seen him talk to my cousin Jerry. So it is true his daughter was dead, and she was raised.
I do not accept that as evidence of any kind. It's a story that feels like you to believe.
Sir, the master does only good. This poor woman we just saw, he healed her after a lifetime of sickness. Is that not a blessed thing?
It's a trick of some kind. What he teaches is what makes him dangerous to piety. That is what I must find out. So tomorrow we go on to the next camp. Sir, no questions, nothing. Only orders that you will obey. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. It is understood.
I do not see why it's necessary for me to go to find the man. You could have brought him to me.
So he was suspicious and charismatic, but we can talk to him here in the marketplace. He's a Methodist.
Let's see. What is his place?
That one there.
Good. I will find out what I wish to know. Come along. Milton. Good day.
Good day, sir. Some fish, perhaps? I have some fine apples here from the orchards of Thomas Sampson. They say these are the best.
Yes, an apple.
The seasoning of the East, sir. They are plumpen and ripe.
I will have it. Your time?
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Merchant, I hear that you're a distinguished man here in Arbella.
I distinguished? Oh, no, sir.
I've heard about you.
You may have heard about me, sir, but I am not distinguished. I am fortunate. Very fortunate to have been chosen by God as an instrument to which you showed kindness to his mercy.
God chose you, didn't he?
Yes, and the day I die, I shall use the voice he gave me to pray to.
The voice he gave you?
Yes. So you would not know it to look at me now, but many weeks ago, this pious man was useless. These ears could hear nothing.
And now you will tell me it was the master who healed you.
Then you know. Is it not a wondrous thing? A miracle at the hands of God himself?
A wondrous thing, a miracle. I'm getting tired of hearing these things. Magic, witchcraft, perhaps.
Yes. One does not speak of the master, you say.
Doesn't one? Tell me this. What does he teach you? I'd like to know that.
I remember very well one thing he taught. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength, and thy neighbor as thyself. This he taught me, and by those words I live.
Words, empty words.
Not if men put them to use, sir.
He stories about him go stranger and stranger. I think the man's a charlatan, and he's bewitched all of you. Now, you better listen to me.
Yes, sir.
It seems to be dangerous for people like you to make such claims on his account. Now, be truthful with me. What did he really do to you?
I only know this, sir. Once I was deaf and dumb. Now I can hear him speak. And that is God's truth.
Oh. Come, David, let's get away from here. I can't understand it. Each one of them with another impossible story. It's often been said that no good can come out of Galilee. You speak to such fools that you see why.
Sir, I know you're angry. But did you see the man's face when he spoke? Sure, he was not lying.
No, he believed what he said. That's why I shall add another note to my report. The master has bewitched these people. Yes, Caiaphas should make good use of that. Bewitched them?
To show them kindness and love.
I would see for myself what a strange spell this man cast. Yes. Next thing for you to do is to find out where he is.
You would go to him? You would question him?
I wish to see him for myself first, and then I may question him. He will not make a fool of me. None of his tricks will affect me. Yes, we must find out where he is. And so, Beggar, you have seen this man, this master. You've heard him teach.
Oh, yes, sir. I heard only this morning he was here at the town gate of Magdala.
You come closer to him, David?
Yes, sir. I told you we would find him soon.
Now, Beggar, tell me, what did he do here?
He taught and we listened.
He did no miracles here?
Miracles? Yes. Yes. He did miracles.
Describe them to me.
Sir, there is a man of this town, Elijah is his name, and he was a hard man. He trusted in his own selfishness. He has been a friend to no one, and no one has been a friend to him. In fact, here in Magdala, when one wishes to indicate how impossible a thing is, we say, as difficult as extracting the kindness from Elijah. This will give you an idea.
Please, and we have no time. Come to the point.
Well, this morning, I myself saw Elijah give away money to the poor. I had in my possession a coin which he gave me. Here, I will show it to you. See?
Yes, of course. Miracle.
This is the miracle.
What?
The master's word changed Elijah from a selfish man to one of kindness and understanding.
There were no cripples made whole, no dead raised again to living, no deaf man made suddenly to hear.
To us, it was a greater miracle in all of those to change Elijah to a good man.
Oh?
Yes. The master's word, his faith, the strength in his eyes.
I see. And then, Beggar, where did he go?
He had finished his teaching, but they would not let him go. They followed him out into the desert. And since they had not returned all day, I think he must still be teaching them there. Then surely this time he can be.
You thought I was one? Come, David. Here, Beggar, a point to your trouble.
There is no need for you to give me a time, sir. It is no trouble. Talk of him. In fact, it has given a purpose to my living.
Oh, come along, David. terrible here. Great number. But, he has a power over me. It's plain to see. Now, if I could come close to him, if I could see it.
We can make our way forward through the crowd.
Done.
There are many hundreds here.
Hundreds? Thousands of people here. You've got them rich and poor, old and young. Even children are here. What is the secret of this man's power?
Perhaps
Very soon now. Oh, now we draw close to him. Now I can really see him.
he's not a seducer.
I had not thought that he would look like this.
He looked careful, didn't he? And the kindness, the eyes full of love and humanity.
I thought they would be whipped when they spoke at him in that way. I can see that it was true. Well, perhaps we should be whipped by the sight at him.
I don't think so.
Yes, he's motioned his disciples to him. Let us move closer so that we may overhear what they say. Master, it is best now to send the people back to the town, to their homes. For the sun is setting, and soon it will be dark, and there is no food to feed them. Shall we not tell them to depart from here, Master? They need not depart. Give you them to eat. Give them to eat? Master, there is not even enough food here for half a dozen men. How shall we give all these people to eat? We have only 5 small barley loaves and 2 fishes. Bring them hither to me. Yes, Master, at once. Peter, the 5 loaves, the fishes, bring them here, please. That's good. Here, Master. What did you see when I saw? What did you have to do with all of this?
I do not know, sir, except that now he looks up to heaven to pray and say a blessing over the food.
Blessing for the blessing over food, but what does it have to do with it? Having so little of it? It seems to handle the food.
He was handing the food to one of his disciples.
But what good?
I said, he seemed to have given all the food to one disciple, and yet now he gives as much to a second.
But now to a third, it would be more. He has taken loaves and fishes, and he has said to another disciple and another. No, my Father, I never think that there's another.
Where do you make the loaf to eat?
Believe that now. I believe it. It is impossible. It's not food. So I believe it.
Well, sir, you have tasted the fish eaten of the loaves.
Yes.
Now, what do you think?
I can only say that he has bewitched me as he has all the others. I draw even closer to him. I must study him. The Cassius will wish to know all about him.
Going to set him?
The power he has, the very thing you've seen him do. Surely this makes him more dangerous than I suspected before. We will draw closer to him.
Yes, sir.
Well, David.
He was looking at us. It was so down.
Well, someone must have told him.
How could the moon know?
But he was looking straight at me. He was going to speak to me. A good tree bringeth not forth corrupt fruit. Neither doth a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. For every tree is known by his own fruit. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is good. And an evil man out of the evil treasure of his heart bringeth forth that which is evil.
Sir, those words were meant for you.
Yes. Yes, I know.
And are they not true? How are we to judge him or anyone except by what he does and what he says?
But I've been sent to find fault with him, to find evidence against him.
Should you not judge by what you've seen and heard? Or what have you seen and heard, sir?
And a mayor who healed a woman sick many years.
And taught her to do unto others as she would have them do unto her.
And Arbella who restored hearing and speech to one who was deaf and mute from birth.
And taught him to love his neighbor as himself.
In Magdala, who changed the man from one who was miserly and hateful to one who was charitable and loving.
And here we have seen him feed the hungry.
You're right, David. I can find no fault in him. His words are good. His deeds are good. And how else could we judge him?
And when you return to Tarsus, sir?
I shall not return to him, Dave. I shall remain here and learn the Master's way. It is not so much the power of his miracles which has impressed me as the purpose of them. This is truly a way of love and kindness. His truth is good. This program was brought to you by the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Next week on this same network at this time, we will present The Pure in Heart, a drama inspired by the 5th chapter of the Gospel according to St. Matthew. Another episode in the greatest story ever told from the greatest life ever lived.